Great morning. Great morning. Come on in, you guys. Let me go live on IG. Great morning. Hey, you guys, I'm so sorry. Listen, y'all, I had to get up and get my workout in. I have not worked out since last week, so I had to go work out. Like, I could not miss another day. Even if it meant I had to go and I was late, I had to go. Okay? I had to do it. My stomach was doing some stuff. I said, no, that is unacceptable. We're not going to be able to do that. Okay? So I apologize for being tardy, but baby, your girl had to go get some workouts in. Do you hear me? I did. And did. Great morning, you guys. Great morning. I am so excited about everything that's happening. In awe of how God is moving. Hey, Phoenicia, how are you, beautiful? Good to see you. Let me see. Oh, yeah. God is good. All the time. And all the time, God is good. Okay? So y'all do me a favor. Go ahead and share. I'm going to do the same. Let me get my share on. Let's go. Let me refresh. I'm excited about this word today, y'all. It's not going to be a popular word. I'm just going to tell y'all it's not going to be popular. Not going to be popular. Not going to be popular. Okay. I just wanted to let y'all know it wasn't going to be popular. Good morning, Lisa. How are you, boo? I've missed you. I have missed you. All right. Let me share. Hey, Jackie, how are you, gorgeous? So good to see you, boo. All right, y'all. Y'all know how we do. Go ahead, share. If there's someone who normally is on here, thank you, Lisa, for sharing, that you don't see on, go ahead and share. They may not have gotten the notification yet. Y'all know that sometimes it takes Facebook a while to get the notification out. Go ahead, get that out, get that out, get that out. Let the people know. Let the people know. I have some good news for you guys, too. I got some good news for you. This is why I love God. You don't love God? What's wrong with you? I love him, I love him. I love him, I love him, I love him. All right, you guys. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, Jennifer. Oh, thank you, gorgeous. This is my workout stuff, girl. This is Fabletics, okay? I got the matching leggings, okay? This was when the winter stuff went on sale 2 years ago, and it was like a little or nothing. Great morning, my baby. Good to see you. Girl, you can tell him he on here now, Lisa. He on here. He on here. All right, y'all. We're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and get started. I'm so excited. God is so faithful, you guys. And I don't know if you really understand the extent of his faithfulness. But listen, he's faithful. This fast has been different. And I have some testimonies to share with y'all today. Oh my God. God is so good. But before we get started with the testimonies, before we get started with the devotion, before we anoint, before we do all of those things, he said, "Thank you, Lisa." We're gonna go ahead and take our shot. Babe, you're gonna have to bring another ABC if you want ABC because it's only one shot in here, okay? All right, you ready? Here we go. Shot, 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 shot. Everybody shake, shake, shake. Shake the devil off. ABC. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. I'm telling you, do, re, mi, ABC. 1, 2, 3, alive. It's you and me. Mwah, 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 mwah. Oh, oh. Okay, y'all. All right. Y'all know what we do. We shake it up, pour it up, and what? Yup, drink it up. Baby, when I tell you I know these amounts, I know. I said, oh no, that's enough for one. It's not enough for two. Here's to love being the key that unlocks the promises. So, babe, you're going to have to pour you. I didn't know if you wanted the regular or not. So, you can decide what you want to do. Listen, I'm grateful for this fast, and I'm grateful for all of you. I'm grateful for what God is doing during this fast. My nephew was in the hospital. There were some things going on with him. They didn't know what was going on. And, oh Lord, all of a sudden, he was better and they couldn't figure out what happened. Y'all know what happened. God happened. But my brother had prayed. And the thing about it is, hey, Wesley, how are you, man of God? The thing about it is, my brother is not the one that you would normally think of as the one that's going to pray. Not because he hasn't been exposed, not because he hasn't been around it, and not even because he doesn't know God. Sometimes we find ourselves just, man, I'm gonna let y'all do that, right? But he prayed, and after he prayed, God heard his petition and touched his son. God is an amazing God, and he's so faithful. That's why we're doing what we're doing the way we're doing this particular time. For the past 19 days, we have each morning anointed ourselves and taken communion along with doing the fast, going through the devotions. And as we prepare to take communion, we are reminded of Jesus's great sacrificial work as he gathered with the disciples. Good morning, baby. In the room, and they partook of what would have seemed to be the regular Passover, right? The normal Passover Seder, but it was nothing normal about it. In fact, Jesus transmuted what was to create what is and what we know. He didn't destroy it. He fulfilled it and then gave it new meaning. So on that night, he took the bread and he blessed it and he broke it and he said, "This is my body broken for you. Take ye, eat all of it." Likewise, he took the wine, and after he had blessed it, he said, this is my blood shed for you. This is the blood of the new covenant. He established a new covenant that night. He said, "Take ye, drink all of it, and as often as you do it, do so in remembrance of me." And it's that transformative work. that we have the opportunity to be a part of, to participate in. And I'm so incredibly grateful to God that he loved us enough to send his son. Not only did he love us enough to send his son, but he knew everything we would ever do, every mistake, every sin, every misstep, every time we would be disobedient. And he still loved us enough to have a plan specifically for us, to have purpose specifically for us. So today is day 20 of the fast. Yesterday we talked about provision. Today we're going to talk about promise. And we're coming from Hebrews chapter 6. Hebrews chapter 6. Our great desire is that you will keep on loving others as long as life lasts, in order to make certain that what you hope for will come true. Then you will not become spiritually dull and indifferent. Instead, you will follow the example of those who are going to inherit God's promises because of their faith and endurance. For example, there was God's promise to Abraham. Since there was no one greater to swear by, God took an oath in his own name, saying, I will certainly bless you, multiply your descendants beyond number. Hebrews 6:11-16. Baby, the way this text jumped out at me this morning is beyond words. I've read and heard a lot of God's promises, not everyone, but a lot of them. But this just hit me differently. Let's just start with the first sentence. Our great desire is that you will keep on loving others as long as life lasts, in order to make certain that what you hope for will come true. Hebrews 6, verse 11. Paul said that their hope was the people would keep loving others to ensure that what the people hope for will happen. My God, today, love is such an undeniable key to unlocking the promises of God that it is unbelievable. Maybe you've noticed that part of the text before, but I promise you that I have never seen that part of the text stand out like it did today. My focus has always been on the part that says, I will certainly bless you, multiply your descendants beyond numbers, Hebrews 6:14. This revelation just blew me away. It ought to be an encouragement to those of us who focus on loving others that God has made that a part of making what we hope for come true. So let's talk about what we hope for. I want you to take a minute and really think about what you hope. And when I say hope, I want you to hear believe for in your life. Write it down on paper. Put it on your vision board. Save it on your phone. Print it out and stick it to your bathroom mirror. Place it on your refrigerator. Put it on your car dashboard. Make sure it is visible all around you and everywhere you go. Why? Why do I need to do that, Dr. V? Let me tell you why. It's one thing to keep the vision before you, but it's another thing to keep the vision before you, knowing what is required to make certain that what we hope for comes true or manifest. Every time you look at the vision and see yourself there and it having already come true, remind yourself of how you must love others. Keep on loving others. When others get on your nerves and everything in you wants to give them a piece of your mind, remember how you must keep on loving others. When life is lifing and people are peopling, remind yourself how you must keep on loving others to make certain that what you hope for comes true. God made Abraham a promise. He promised him he would bless him and his seed would be beyond number, uncountable. And it came to pass. So whatever God has promised you, believe that it shall come to pass. In fact, it has already happened in the spirit, so you can shout now. Thank God for it now. Celebrate it now. Declare it done now. And it is done in the spirit now. However, if you want to make certain that it comes true in the natural, we must keep on loving others. We have to keep on loving others when they are unlovable. We have to keep on loving others when they make us mad. We have to keep on loving others when they disappoint us. We have to keep on loving others when they lie on us. We have to keep on loving others when we realize that they are a Judas. We have to keep on loving others when they can't stay awake long enough to pray while we are going through. We have to keep on loving others when they deny us. We have to keep on loving others when we are being persecuted. We have to keep on loving others when we are on the cross. We have to keep on loving others when we are crucified. We have to keep on loving others until we draw our last breath. Even as I wrote this devotion, I thought about Jesus going to the cross and his entire journey with the disciples. When he rose from the dead, he went back to the very ones who denied him, slept on him, ran on him, those same ones he chose and used. I also thought about the death and transition of Bishop Carlton Pearson, who have so many that did the same thing to him that the disciples did to Jesus. And yet, all the way to the very end, he kept on loving them. I can't imagine being able to do that, but he did it all the way to the very end. He kept on loving. I wonder if he saw what he hoped for come true. Whether he did or didn't, his life and his love was a powerful example of radical obedience to God, staying the course, standing on your convictions no matter what, and living by faith. He did all of that and so much more. Today, we honor the life and work of this great man of God. I pray that we will keep on loving others to make certain that what we hope for will come true. Our affirmation today is, I love others knowing that my love will make certain what I hope for comes true. Good morning, Daddy. I don't know about you all, but there are some people that it is challenging for me to love. Maybe y'all have mastered it, but honestly, sometimes it's hard to love people. It's hard to love people when they do you wrong. It's hard to love people when they try you. It's hard to love people when they lie on you. It's hard to love people when it seems like they don't love you. You love them, it seems as though they just boo-boo on you, right? It's hard to love people. But if we are to see what we hope for be made certain, if we are to see what we hope for come to fruition, if we are to see what we hope for manifest in our lives, we must keep on loving others. Not the ones it's easy to love because they love you and you know they love you. It's evident by how they treat you. But it's the other ones that you got to keep on loving that becomes the challenge that's necessary to the promise being made manifest. Maybe it's just me, y'all. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one that struggles with loving people when they do me wrong. Maybe I'm the only one that struggles with loving people when they lie on me. Maybe I'm the only one that struggles with that. Maybe it's just me. Maybe y'all have mastered it. And if you have, I applaud you. But I am coming to you today in all honesty saying that God is still working on me with that. That's something that he had to show me, because he said, I need you to know that your ability to love others is directly tied to the promises that I have for you manifesting, to you making certain that your hope comes true. It's directly tied to it. You loving others. The people that it's not easy to love, the people that you don't want to love, directly tied to it. So if you want to see manifestation happen even quicker in your life, love those who despitefully use you and lie on you and mistreat you. Love them and watch what God does and how he moves. And maybe this will help you. Maybe this will help you. When you have lied on God, when you have disappointed God, when you have failed God, when you have cheated on God, he still loved you. Angel number 144. He still loved you. His love didn't stop. He kept loving us. No matter what we did and what we do, God still yet loves us. Even when we know that what we about to do, we should not do. He still loves us when we do it. And he doesn't throw it in our face. He doesn't throw it in our face. Now, he might remind us for that conviction, but never condemnation and guilt. Never that. So God continues to love us. Who are we then to say who we ain't gonna love? I'm guilty. I've done it. I've done it recently. It ain't like it's been a long time ago. Like, I've done it recently. But see, God is always checking us and challenging us. Okay, I know you say you love me, but do you really love me? Yes, God, I love you. Do y'all remember that encounter with Jesus and Peter? When Jesus is asking Peter, Peter, do you love me? And he said, yes, Lord, I love you. And Jesus says, feed my sheep. Peter, do you love me? And he said, yes, Lord, I love you. Like I already told you that. Then he said, feed my sheep. He said, Peter, do you really love me? He said, Lord, I love you. He said, feed my lamb. Listen, they went through all of that. And I know Peter was like, if Pete asked me one more time, do I love him? He know I love him. He know I'm a writer. He know I'm there. He know I ain't going nowhere. See, this is why we get in trouble, because very often when people say that, they mean it. They mean it. In that moment, they mean it. They mean it with everything in their heart in that moment. And then something may happen and it doesn't end up like that. But that same Peter, Jesus said, you are Petros, and upon you I build my church. Wow. Wow. We want the promises of God, but we don't want the requirements of God. It's not required for us to get it right for him to love us. He just loves us. But he also requires us to love others the way he loves us. And that's how we show him we love him. It's when we love others in spite of and not because of. It's easy to love somebody because they're good to you, because they're faithful, because they're a good friend, because they're consistent. It's easy to love somebody like that. It's much more challenging to love someone when you feel betrayed, or you're disappointed, or they deny you, or all of these, or they lie on you, all these other things. It's much more difficult to love them. That's that real. Okay? That's what real love is, in spite of, not because of. We're good at because of love because that's what we've been taught. We've been raised to be very transactional in our loving. You love me, I love you. But it's something to love someone even when they seemingly don't love you or don't love you. It triggers our rejection response. And we want to protect ourselves. So we start putting up blocks and barriers, because what you won't do is disappoint me again. What you won't do is have me out here looking crazy because I love you, but you don't love me. Listen, I thought we were singing Barney. I love you, you love me. We're a happy family with a great big what? Hug and a kiss from me to you. It'd be like that Judas kiss. Won't you say you love me too? You understand? So early on, we're teaching our children that love is something that you give and you receive. It's reciprocal. There's reciprocity. And while, yes, there is love like that, not all love will be that. You've got to be able to love even though, in spite of, you still got to be able to love. Again, y'all, I may be the only one that's a struggle for. Yeah, that's something that, God has to continually work on me. But listen, I'm like, I need to get this lesson because I don't want to keep being in situations where I gotta love people doing jacked up mess to me. I don't want to keep going through. I need to pass this test, okay? Because this is only a test of the emergency broadcasting system for the next 60 seconds, okay? Come on, y'all. Can for 60 seconds we just love somebody that we know don't love us, don't like us, can't stand us? Can for 60 seconds we just begin to pray and ask God to let them feel his love and our love? Can we just lift up somebody, okay, that we know ain't feeling us right now, that we Listen, if you wear, you ain't gonna call nobody else. Call their name before God. Petition God on their behalf. I can't call no name because I'm on live. I can't call no names because I'm on live. But give me a second so I can say these names. Say these names. Say these names. In Jesus' name, amen. But love unlocks, makes certain that what we hope for, believe for, comes true. Angel number 144. Angel number 144. Angel number 144 is a sign that the angels are sending you a message of love, support, and encouragement. It is a reminder to stay focused on your goals, maintain a positive mindset, and take action to manifest your desires. Symbolizing success, resourcefulness, and trust, angel number 144 may indicate you need to build meditative habits and practice more mindfulness. It's a powerful symbol of the spiritual in the spiritual realm, signifying personal growth, stability, and alignment with one's true purpose. It signifies the power of the human spirit, the ability to bring joy to the world, and the perfect order of divine wisdom. Y'all, look, there are a lot of things that we can do, right? Love is the least expensive of all of them. Okay. Can y'all hear me now? Can you 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 hear me now? Awesome. Awesome. Yes, Summerlin. Thank you, you guys. Mirrors. I received this today. Who wants to see themselves in those they need to love and those they actually hate? Right. But you're there. Okay. All right, y'all. Listen, I pray this word blessed you. I pray that you got something out of it. I pray that it encouraged you and uplift you. If you haven't sown your $55 seed, $555 seed, $5,555 seed, listen, get that seed in the ground because I'm telling you, God is getting ready to do some incredible things with those seeds, and He's going to bring forth a harvest that you don't have room to contain. You can do that at Cash App $DRV Johnson 777, Cash App $DRV Johnson 777, and watch what God does in your life. I want y'all to stay tuned. I'm about to set up another Destiny Driven Masterclass. It'll probably be, I gotta look and see when it's going to be. But know that it's coming soon. It won't be this weekend, so maybe the weekend following that. I have to look and see what's on the calendar, what that date is on the calendar and everything. But that's what I'm thinking. But I will make the announcement tomorrow. If you've not taken it, or if you've taken it and you need a refresh, baby, you need to register for this class. There's some things that God is doing that I'm really excited about. I'm excited about how he's moving and what he's doing. And if you see me, with those 2 bottles of Alive, listen, you can get those 2 bottles of Alive, normally $90 each, and all 7 sprays for $100. Another amazing promotion, y'all. Listen, you want to be a part of this promotion. You want to make sure that you lock that price in so that you can benefit from these products. I was talking to my sister as we were talking about my brother, and we were talking about him praying. My brother had some health challenges. And so, she had given him some Alive, and he had been taking it. I asked her, well, how did it do for him? How's it doing for him? She said he feels better. He needs some more. Listen, I think that sometimes we get so inundated with products and things that are out there that we just give up hope, and we stop believing that something is good and something can help. But y'all, I'm going to tell you, testimony after testimony I get about these products, and what I'm consistently hearing is people talk about how they have impacted their lives, how they've changed their health, and how they're able to do life. So make sure that you position yourself so that you can get the benefits that exist. Summerlin talking about Alive came home, yippee. I know that's right, Summerlin, because when you've gotten accustomed to have it, it's difficult not to have it. You all listen, know this, know that I absolutely love you guys. You guys are amazing and incredible. I love you. I'm excited about what God is doing in your life, and I can't wait to hear the testimonies. Tomorrow is the last day of the fast. Y'all, hold on. We're almost there. You've got this. We've got this. We can do this. And God will be glorified in it and through it. Y'all, I love you to life and life more abundant. Have an amazing, incredible, and epic day. Be blessed. Mwah.